Hello, in this video I'll show you how to change the brake fluid on Honda NT. So before starting you need some brake fluid, .4. This one, it has some particular feature regarding the boiling point. It's higher than usual brake fluid, and also you can change it at 3 years. Okay, some keys in order to unscrew the bleeding bolt, a syringe. This one is big, but you can use a smaller one in order to extract the old brake fluid, and this hose in order to bleed the old brake fluid. Let's start. Before removing the cap and the bolts, use some tissue in order to protect the furnace, because the brake fluid is corrosive. Next, unscrew the bolts. Next, remove this plastic cap, and be careful because it has a rubber sealing. Liquid, it's okay, even it has around 3 years. Next, remove the old brake fluid. Use some power in order to absorb all the old brake fluid. And fill it up with new one. You can see the color is way transparent than the old one, because usually the brake fluid, when it gets old, absorbs water, and water has a boiling point at 100 degrees Celsius, so that's why the color gets darker. Put the rubber on top so no residue can come inside. And now let's move on each brake caliper. On each brake caliper you will find this bleeder. It should be 8, I guess. No, let's check again. No, this one is 10. Yes, I was right. 8. Just unscrew it a little bit. After that, use this rubber hose. First put the key and then use the rubber hose. I find one which is quite tight, but if you not find one of these, you can use this silicone. Cut it here and put it on the bleeder hose. Next, on the brake 2-3 times and then hold. And while holding, release this hose. You can ask the help of some friend, but you can do it by your own. I'll show you. So I'm pumping the brake, holding and releasing. Don't release the brake until you tight, because air will come inside the circuit. After you tie the bolt, repeat the procedure with pumping the brake. Pumping 3 times and release the bolt. You have to repeat on each brake caliper like 10-15 times before finishing the job. After you finish this brake caliper, move to the next one here. When we finish the front brake, we'll move at the rear brake. And never, from time to time, check the brake canister. It's okay, it has liquid. Let's continue. I just finished the procedure for around 10 times, and as you can see, the brake, the new brake fluid arrived into the caliper. So I will move to the next one. Don't forget to tie the bleeding hose, should be around 50 Newton meters, and put protective cap on so no residue can come inside. Now let's start with on the other side. Remove this protective cap, untie it a little bit, connect the bleeding hose, as you can see it's very tight, so no bubbles can come in to the system. Let's check the level. It's okay. Good. And like we did on the other side, pump 3-4 times the brake and hold. Right. Unscrew the bolt. After that, tie the bolt and remove. Before screwing back the cap, make sure the brake fluid at the normal level. So you can check the level through here to this glass. something tight. So first we do the rubber seal. And this plastic. And the cap. That's all on the front. Let's move on to the back. Now let's do it on the back rear brake. You need an 8mm socket in order to remove this bolt. You don't have to remove it all the way because, as you can see, the screws are visible now and can be unscrewed. First screw and the second one. Also here is recommended .4. You can use .5.1, but that brake fluid is only for racing, so it will not be the case on an NT. Move the rubber hose. Now, as you can see, also here the liquid is quite dark. Next, I remove the old brake fluid. Down a little. Remove all. And put the new one. Racing quality. Nice. Fill it and put back the rubber hose. And repeat 10 times like we did in the front. always check the level. As you can see, it's approaching near lower, so you have to fill it up. In case you spill some brake fluid on the caliper or the disc, just clean it with some brake cleaner. Final step, top up the brake reservoir. It has assigned upper level. The plastic on top and the metal cover. Before tightening the screws, remove these bolts in order to not damage the screws. That's all. Thanks for watching, and see you to the next tutorial when I will change the brake pads and show how to maintain the brake calipers in each gear. Bye.